up? It's your girl Tineke from Mums and Tea. In today's video I will be showing you my top 5 family friendly meals for busy mums, because if you're like me, I don't have time to cook separate meals for everyone in the family. So if that's you, watch on and enjoy. Okay, so first up we have chicken fajitas, one of my favourites. It's really simple to make and you don't need that many ingredients. What you will need is a fajita kit, some chicken breast, onions, peppers and cheese. So first what you want to do is slice your onions, peppers and your chicken and just put the chicken in a pan and fry it up. Then you add your seasoning, and this is my own personal seasoning that I added in first, and then I put in some peppers and onions. Let that fry for a little bit and let all the flavours come in together. And now you add your seasoning mix. Let that all marinate, let everything come together nice and beautiful. And then you put your tortillas in the oven on a low heat. Just follow the instructions on the pack. If you have some leftover tortillas, you can actually use this to make some homemade tortilla chips. It is really simple to make. All you need to do is rub some oil on both sides of the tortilla, sprinkle it with a little bit of salt, cut them into triangles as I've shown you. Spread them out onto some foil and then pop them into the oven on a low heat, low to medium heat, for about 5 to 10 minutes. Voila, homemade tortilla chips. Now, they're not perfect, but they definitely taste good and it does the job. So there you go. For adult plate, just put some chips on the side, wrap up your tortilla, and for baby, simply deconstruct so they can pick it up themselves. Simple. Next up, we have a red pesto, fresh pasta, and courgette ensemble. So, for this dish, you will need some freshly filled pasta, prawns, or you can use chicken breast, onions, courgette, garlic clove, oregano, black pepper, pesto, and some salt. Add some chopped onions and garlic to a pan and let that soften. Follow the instructions on the pack for your fresh pasta, but you usually have to boil it for about 5 minutes. Then add your prawns or your chicken to your onion and garlic mix and let that fry for a little bit. Add your seasoning and mix it together. Next, add some sliced courgettes to the pan and soften. You don't have to add this step, but I love to find new ways to sneak some veggies into Ezekiel's diet any way I can. Then, add the pesto and mix it up for about 1 to 2 minutes. Your pasta should be done by now. All you need to do is add it to the pan. Mix that together for a further minute or so, and then it's ready to serve. I've served this with some garlic bread, but you don't have to. You can serve it with anything you feel like, and maybe some extra veggies if you're feeling up to it. Next up we have Mediterranean potatoes. This is a veggie dish and it's really simple and easy to make. All you'll need is green pesto, black pepper, salt, oil, some peppers, courgettes, a handful of potatoes and aubergine. Firstly, slice all your veggies into small pieces and then slice your potatoes into quarters or like so. Next, add your veggies into the bowl and then drizzle a light tablespoon of oil. Add in a dash of salt. Next, add some black peppers and mix it all together until you get this lovely consistency. Then you pop it into the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes on a medium heat. After about 30 minutes, your potatoes and veggies should have roasted really nicely and look like this. Then add 2 tablespoons of pesto. Mix it together and pop it right back into the oven for about 10 minutes. Voila! There we have it. It's a great meal that you can build on for adults and for children. It's got veggies and it's packed with flavour. If you want to, you can add some chicken or some fish, but I like it on its own. I think it's perfectly nice. Next up, some Chinese-inspired fried rice. So for this dish, you will need prawn or chicken breast, 1 small onion, carrots and peas, preferably not frozen but fresh or defrosted, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 eggs, 1 spring onion, salt, pepper, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, oil of your choice, and pre-cooked basmati rice. First up, you whisk 2 eggs in a bowl, like so. Then you add some oil into your wok and heat it up till you get some smoke. Then add your eggs and wait for it to cook for about 30 seconds. Once it's started to cook, use your spatula to just whisk it around like so until you get some nice scrambled looking eggs. When that's done, set the eggs aside. Next, you add your prawns or your chicken into the wok, add some salt and some pepper, mix around and then set that aside. Then you add your veggies to the wok. That's the peas, carrots, onions and garlic. Mix around on a low heat until the onions turn brown and soft. Then set aside. Next up, you add your pre-cooked rice. You can use day-old rice, but I just prefer to buy it because it's easier. Use your spatula to get out all the clumps until it looks like this. Then add a few drops of soy sauce, light soy sauce and dark soy sauce, and mix, 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 mix. Mix it well until your rice looks like this. And then proceed to add the prawns, the eggs, mix it all together. All you're gonna do is mix, 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 mix. Next, add in your veggies and keep mixing. Make sure you give it a good old mix so that all the flavours and all the spices can absorb into one another and just make a very flavoursome dish. Mix for about 2 minutes. And lastly, add your chopped spring onions just before serving. Give it a final mix. And there you have it. It's already packed full of veggies, so I don't feel the need to put some veggies on the side for Ezekiel when I'm dishing out his own food. This dish is perfect for family, baby and adults alike. So tasty too. Next up, we have some meat-free pasta with Bolognese sauce and veg. For this dish, you will need onions, a carrot, some seasoning of your choice. In this case, I used oregano, black pepper, thyme, curry and chili powder with some salt, but you can use what you usually use, Bolognese sauce, pasta and some corn or other meat-free mince. First, boil the pasta until it's ready for about 5 minutes on a low to medium heat. Then you chop up your veg, your onions and your carrots, add them to a pot and soften them with some water. Add in some seasoning and let that all boil together. Next, you add your Bolognese sauce to the mix. And then you add your meat-free mince. Give it a good stir. Pop the lid back on. And let that boil. When your pasta is ready, simply serve. For Ezekiel's dish, I've added some cheese, and for mine, just loads of food. And that brings me to the end of my video, but thank you so much for watching. I do hope you find these recipes useful and that you do use them in your home. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.